So if you've been looking at Boulder County and you're wondering where people are actually moving right now, Niwot keeps coming up. And this is the thing, it's not the loudest town, it's not the trendiest town, and it's not even the one that people talk about first, generally speaking. However, once people find Niwot, they tend to stay. In this video, I'm gonna break down exactly what people find attractive and why they come to Niwot and actually stay here, and they're really happy. I'm Michael with Lovato Properties. Let's dive right in. So one of the main reasons that Niwot is the #1 place to go in Boulder County for some people is that it's Colorado without the chaos. So when you search out and you think, hey, I'm moving to Colorado, and you land in Boulder, some people just find that too busy, too much hustle and bustle, too much action. But what you're looking for is more of a quiet, tree-lined streets, good neighborhoods, great community events, a smaller downtown, and just a vibe that's a little bit more chill. When you get to Niwot, you'll see that's exactly what you've got. Here, you're just gonna have that more grounded and relaxed feel. And that is exactly what folks are looking for in Boulder County. So here, the town's not trying to impress you. And really, that's the appeal. Another huge appeal for Niwot is that you are close to everything, but you're not in it. So you're about a 10-minute drive to Boulder, you're about a 10 to 15-minute drive to Longmont, really right between the two. And you have easy access to each of them on Highway 119 or the diagonal. But what's cool is if you're wanting to get to Boulder for dinner or for the trails or for some shops, boom, super easy. But you don't have to live through that hustle and bustle and noise and bumping and grinding. If you want to get to Longmont for convenience and ease of, well, there's a Whole Foods there, but the other grocery stores, movie theater, all of the tax supply and tax stores, it's all there. So you've got everything on either side, really easy to access. But when you're right here, you're just chill right in the middle. Okay, this is a big one. The community here actually feels like a community. And here's what I mean. When you go places, people recognize you, they acknowledge you, they know you by name. That's no small thing. In fact, I'm standing near the Niwot Market, and the Niwot Market is a perfect example. It's a family-owned, family-run business. You walk in there, they're gonna see your face, they're gonna know you, they're gonna welcome you. That happens throughout this town, really community-centered. In fact, I'm also standing here at about lunchtime, and I've seen just droves of high school students from Niwot High rolling in to grab their lunch. This is the place you hang out, you know each other, and you enjoy that vibe. And also part of this community is every Thursday in the summer, they have Rock and Rails. Well, this is down at Whistle Stop Park, and what a cool event. Free concerts every Thursday in the summer. That's just one example. There's also, at every holiday, there's an awesome event here in town. 4th of July parade. You've got an Easter egg hunt that happens up at the high school. You've also got a Christmas event, lighting of the tree. There's so much awesome stuff. One of them, I can barely say it right, it's called Wine About Niwot, because you walk around town and drink wine, I guess, but it's an awesome event. And then also, when I mentioned the Niwot Market, this is a place that you can come and shop for groceries. Yeah, that's obvious. But you can also get lunch. You can go up to the cafe, you can have a made-to-order sandwich, made-to-order breakfast in the morning. You can also pick up sushi that's freshly made there. It's really a community hub. So much so that that's where we host our client appreciation party. We'll bring a band in and we'll hang out here and have food for everyone. And the reason we got that idea is because in the summertime, on Friday night, they have the Friday night dinner here at Niwot. That's where we got the idea. It's basically all summer long where you can come in here and it's all you can eat food, bring your own booze, hang out. It's like the backyard party, but you don't have to clean up or cook or anything. You just show up and have fun. What a great spot. So another great reason people move to Niwot is that you have more space, more privacy, really just more breathing room. And that's in your actual residence. The homes tend to be a little bit more spaced out from one another. You have larger lots. You just have a little bit more space between you and your neighbor. Now that does tend to come at a premium. Some of those larger lots and larger homes do cost a bit more. But realistically, if you talk about sort of a lifestyle pound for pound, you're getting more than you would in Boulder proper. So I'll just make reference here as well to the uniqueness of this town, because you do still have some smaller, more affordable homes on smaller lots. But generally, if you look around and up on the hill, you're gonna also see homes that have incredible, expansive views of the Front Range from very high up Niwot hills. And so when you're here in town, also one of the things that's pretty cool that you'll see is there are some 4 and 5 acre homes in town. So there's a little bit of a rural feel still in this area where you may have neighbors that have horses right in town. So that's kind of fun. And then ultimately, as you look at Niwot, it's just important to remember that there are some premium homes and premium prices, folks do tend to feel like that lifestyle per dollar is quite high. So here's a question for you. What's most important to you when you're looking for your next town? Are you looking for that quiet community vibe, or do you want the hustle and bustle of a bigger space? Why don't you leave your answer in the comments? I'd love to hear what you're thinking. Here's another great reason people love this area, because you get access to the outdoors without the crowds of Boulder proper. Here are a few examples. When you're wanting that nature fix, Niwot's built for it. In town, you've got the Niwot trail system that rolls through. It's all crushed gravel or nice dirt, and you can run all the way around behind the high school, up high in the hill, come back down here to 79th Street. It's just a really neat way to get around town on foot, on a gravel bike, walking the dog. So those trails are here in town. But then also you've got one of those trails is the Lobo Trail, which we talk about often in our videos. It cuts all the way up to Longmont, and you can jump on it here in Niwot and go back to Boulder. That's a super cool feature, Lobo Trail right through Niwot. And then we've also got really nice access just across the diagonal to those dirt roads that folks love doing their gravel biking on. So if you're into that, your access for gravel biking from right here in town is on point. And then let's not forget about our road bike friends. If you're looking for some asphalt riding, this is where most of Boulder County cycling takes place, in the north part of our county, and so you can ride out of Niwot with a group of friends, no problem. So here's another story. I had a buyer reach out, coming from Hawaii, wants a part-time home, wants to be in a space where they can see nature, feel those beautiful vibes, but also have some walkability. I said, look, Niwot is perfect, and here's why. You can have access to the restaurants, but you can step back and look at the mountains. A perfect fit. So here's another big reason folks love it here. It attracts just a certain type of person. It attracts a person that is interested in having that close community connection, but not necessarily interested in that hustle and bustle and nightlife that you might find in Boulder or another part of the county. So when you have that type of people attracted, it just creates an energy that's palpable. You can feel that vibe floating through your tribe. It's just really a nice feel here in Niwot. I don't live here, but I feel the vibe every time I visit, and I do spend a lot of time here. So that's something that I think is very unique. Folks come here intentionally, and that is evident when you meet your neighbors. So here in town, we're not trying to be Boulder, and that's exactly the point. A lot of folks search up and they say, hey, I want to go to Boulder for the access, the outdoors, the incredible location, but then they realize they don't want to be in Boulder. So they intentionally seek out a place like Niwot. When you get here, you realize it's got everything you want, but just a little bit more relaxed vibe. So you may be asking, who is this town right for? Well, that's a great question. I'll say this, if you're looking for Boulder County, for sure, you want access to all the nature, you want the community, you may want a really strong family connection, great schools here, St. Vrain Valley School District, Niwot High, and the elementary school. If that's what you're hunting for, and you don't want any of that intensity, we'll say, of Boulder proper, this is your spot. Now, on the other side of that, who's it not right for? Well, okay, if you need more action and you need more people and you need more events, high-end restaurants, options, every weekend a different restaurant, some music, walkability to Pearl Street, well, obviously, you don't want to be here. You're gonna have to drive 15 minutes before you can even start that lifestyle. So avoid Niwot if that is on the top of your list. If you're looking for something awesome though, don't miss this place. So in the end, when people come to Niwot, it's because they're looking for that quintessential Colorado small town feel. And you get it here. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. If you're looking to explore Boulder County or Niwot in particular, I'd love to help guide you to find that perfect neighborhood, that perfect town, that perfect lifestyle. I'm Michael with Lovato Properties. Just follow me, reach out, and we'll get started.